honest. Never done an
Sure.
honest
Never
day
done
of
an honest
work.
day's work in your life
Yes,
for all that coin you
so
carry.
what?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim
How
of it
could
honestly.
you possibly know that?
It's all about sizing up your mark, the way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
What
Look
do
how you sniffed
mean?
out my little scheme at the North Gate.
Seem
Wealth
to be
is my
well acquainted
business.
with wealth.
Help me out.
What do
I've
you
got a
have
bit
in
of an...
mind?
And in my line of work,
Okay,
simple.
what do I have to
I'm
do?
going to... Once you have it, I want you to place it in...
Okay.
There's someone...
Why?
Now, you tell me when you're ready.
Okay,
Good.
I'm ready.
Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Looks like I chose the right person for the job, the way things have been going around here. It's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. My organization's been having a run of bad luck, but never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from, if you think you can handle it. The group I represent has it get there in one piece. Nah, my organization's been having a
You
run of bad
seriously
luck.
want to join the
But I
Thieves
suppose
Guild?
that's just how it
I mean,
goes.
they're just some
All
unorganized
right,
rabble.
I'll entertain you a bit more.
Are you unhappy with the situation of Riften?
Without a doubt, yes. The people of Riften are being oppressed by the Blackbriars.
That's right,
Yet
fuck
no one
Maven.
can even express their thoughts, because here, only gold speaks. Aside from the Blackbriars and their Thieves Guild sidekick, tons of problems exist in this city. Illegal actions are legal in Riften. Corrupt officers remain unpunished, and the esteemed Jarl would do nothing about it. Even if Maven Blackbriar is removed, Riften will not see improvement overnight.
Of course not.
Throughout Riften's dark days, crime has already become a core value in this city.
Riften can't run without grants that how the city works.
That's because it
and
was
it's
made to work
amazing.
like this, like a pet tamed to its master's
Yes.
will.
Very well.
Though, I guess it's too difficult to make a change now.
Hey,
Well,
color me
impressed,
impressed, I
lass.
know.
I wasn't certain
Getting here is easy.
reliable. So,
Yes,
now that I've whetted your appetite,
that beats
the
what
OR
they do.
organization, I want you to explain to them.
Sure, sounds
Kirava, do this
Okay.
right, and I can
I'll do just that.
honestly.
How do you want me to handle it?
A word of warning, though. I don't want.
Okay,
Good.
consider it done.
If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
So, can I interest you in anything today? I can't believe you're doing this. Stop! That urn
That
is
was from
priceless.
Brynjolf. Get the message. Should I drop the statue, Nana? Well,
Not Lady DeBella. No, please, I can't lose her.
Take this. Every single coin I always there. I
that
swear
Lady
it.
Mara is displeased with your
Now, let's get back to Brynjolf. Gotta admit, it was fun watching these sleazy people panic. Albeit this is a dirty job.
hey.
So, job's done, and you even brought the.
Here's what
Well
else.
done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
From what
Judging
sense?
from how well you've handled those shopkeepers.
Okay, is
That's
there
the
more
spirit.
gold than
I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Yes, before we go,
What's on
I
your
have to
mind?
ask. What is the outfit isn't doing so well?
We've
too?
run into a rough... Tell you what, you keep making... Now,
Fair
if there are
enough.
no more questions,
Better have
how
coin
about
to pay
following
for
me
your
and I'll
drink.
show you what we're
There's
all
no
about.
handouts here.
Judging from how well you've handled those
To meet the inner
shopkeepers...
circle of the
I'd say
Thieves
we've
Guild.
done more than simple.
What could they have in store for us, I wonder?
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about.
It's time we put your expertise to the test. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson.
The guild has a lot riding on this.
We've been traveling together for some time now. Do you want to know more about me?
Of course. I was rather curious about you as a person, in fact.
This is my story.
Interesting.
Yes.
What
definitely.
you've experienced could make for a great novel.
I know,
In
right?
a sense, I found something that we have in common. It's
What is it?
hard to describe. I think I know a lot more about you on a personal level now, my friend. So, now that you know me and I know you, I'm curious. What do you think of me as a friend?
You're horrible, and I hate you and your opinions. You're the worst thing I've ever dreamed of. And I guess it remains to be seen. Maybe I'll change my opinion overnight, who knows? Why are you asking this? What do you want from it? Well, it remains to be seen.
And that's the truth.
It is indeed.
Let's go then. Don't let our small talk get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
You've made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives.
Wait,
I've
I
smoothed
only
things over
burned
with her
3
for now.
hives.
But you can forget your cut. Let me see that.
What?
Arengoth sold
I mean, I
Golden Glow?
occasionally do that on
What's that
purpose
idiot
just
thinking?
to annoy Maven, but
He
this
has no
time I
idea
only
the extent
burned
of
3.
Maven's
I'm
fury when she's
100%
been
sure.
cut out of it. You're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar.
It was you,
Maven
wasn't
Blackbriar is one of the sources of this city's troubles. She's probably the most dangerous, cunning crone in all of Skyrim.
That's probably true.
We
Did
must
you
tread
burn
lightly.
down?
A single wrong move and all of Riften will turn against us overnight.
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. One more
Black
time, in
Briar's
case I
dirty
wasn't
work.
clear. You butchered...
But as long as our work doesn't harm the commoners, I'll be fine. Well, let's be done with it. Quickly. Though I doubt it'll take long.
Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
What a
Remember,
nefarious plan to bring down a poor old merchant. This plan will be entertaining, I reckon.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
If we work that Malice fellow's plan out,
Now
I
I've got
wager
to clean this
Sabjorn's
mess.
reaction will be the laugh of the week.
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
Now, we just need to wait and see.
By the 8. What's in this?
You're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
I don't
Now
think
our
that could
sleazy
have
old
gone
friend is
any
dealt with,
better.
we can find whatever
Anything
information
else you
Maven
need before you
Blackbriar
head
wanted.
back to Riften?
Yes. Information.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome
Yep.
to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk.
I trust you have good news for me.
Job's finished.
I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Awesome. I love
Out of my way.
shitty enchanted swords.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Unfortunate indeed, yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system
Take
works.
it up the ass from
Maven sent
Blackbriar.
word that you
Got
discovered
it.
something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away.
I found the same marking
I've
at
consulted my
Hunting yes.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us
Where are you
apart
looking?
indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with.
Oh, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild.
I'm here
By
about
your
Golden
scent,
Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property.
You can drop the egg now, Gatrole.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Let's shadow this Argonian. He's apparently hiding something.
He's definitely hiding something.
Someone's here. I can feel it.
Stop fighting. God damn it, Onmund.
What a death.
You're being sneaky right now. Stop trying to fight people.
This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Where's Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Interesting. Sounds like your guildmaster has some old grudges with this Carlia fellow.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by Carlia. Gullumai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Good. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart? Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Like I just got stabbed in the back.
Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course.
It's so relieving to know that you're still alive. I thought Carlia's poison would take you. You're still here, alive and sound, and it's the only thing that matters.
Okay. Thanks, it means so much to me that you care.
There isn't much time.
I'm right behind you.
I can flirt with you. Do I flirt with you?
Yes? What do you need?
I don't know. Your personality is perfect. I've never believed in instincts until I met you and I searched for your face, your voice. Okay, no. No.
Lead on.
Nope. No.
He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated.
Couldn't have imagined Enthea was associated
Calselmo
with
is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak.
Well, that's not at all unimaginable, considering how he operates his business. But I was still a bit surprised.
I'm not.
Jewelry for your journey home?
Never should have come here.
No, the rightful rulers of Markarth!
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth... The guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Gods. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
He almost killed me.
I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more... Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Shady individual, that one. We have to be watchful around him. Now, we have the key now. Let's go to the museum. We have to be careful in there. I suspect it won't be any safer than an ordinary Dwemer ruin.
This should help translate Gallus' journal.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
So, Gallus knew this, but he was murdered before he could do anything.
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Exactly what scum like him would do. Let's return to the Ragged Flagon. Our Dunmer friend wouldn't want to be kept waiting. What a touching moment that will be. Can't wait.
I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to good use.
If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts
to the
of
Thievesguild.
Bring me
I'm
whatever
expecting
you
something astonishing to happen.
find, and I'll see what I can do.
I hope Mercer Frey will be there as well for a quick end to it. Though sooner or later, his head will roll.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
I'm ready, let's go.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer. No, it can't be.
What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. By the 8th, it's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
No, we have more important
Look,
stuff to do.
before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlisle.
That's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home.
He wasn't there, but I found his plans. We have to stop him.
Agreed.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate.
He needs to die.
We need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. I'm glad you're here.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Fus Roda!
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
I name your initiates Nightingale.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. He's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. Brynjolf has some business to discuss.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
I accept.
Then it's decided. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. And I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand.
Oh shit.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late.
Das Bandits back there.
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
I'm ready, let's go.
We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Sure as bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlisle, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlisle been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths rife with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
I'm not here about Nocturnal, this is personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
The difference is I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlisle, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Brynjolf, he's taking the...
I'm sorry.
I've killed legions.
Shadows.
No matches.
This place is coming down. Quick, get the skeleton key and the eye and let's get out of here.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Evanmere and replacing the key.
My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. I bid you to drink deeply from the Evanmere, mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Please?
Nocturnal seemed quite pleased
She
with your
sounded
efforts.
indifferent.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about, becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Evanmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I be all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So, what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
The beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin, and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
Nothing to say. Dude, we just went, well, I went
Lead on.
through a whole bunch of shit. You were allowed with me for the ride. I guess let's infiltrate a Tamriel embassy. Do you want a gift?
You want to discuss something with me?
As a reward. Whoa. Or do you wanna flirt? A gift.
But this will come as a surprise. Let's see then.
Definitely. Here. Another spider egg of affection.
The fact that it's you who gave me this gift adds to its value to me.